Hello friends, welcome to Chiefs World, our online entertainment partner, and one-stop site for everything under the sky. Visit our site for live TV channels, listen to radios, download music, movies, remixes, Yahoo tools. Now you can enjoy watching online movies and live cricket streaming also. So what are you waiting for?
Futures and options on futures trading involve substantial risk and is not a suitable investment for all types of investors. Past results are not necessarily indicative of future results. When I use the word I in this video, it refers to what I teach in my charting course or what I author in my twice daily oral and written updates. Prices shown on charts and quote boards are in real time and take into account all known activity up to this point in time. And if you'd like to read more of this disclaimer, simply hit the pause key on your video player. Well, good day, everyone. Ira Epstein, and here we are on Wednesday, the 13th of July, 2011. The time is getting on to 2:25 in the afternoon. And what a day for you that play the metals. You know, the silver market, let's go to that first, explodes to the upside, up $2.50. It's doing pretty much what I was hoping it would if you look at yesterday's tape. I think the market's going to make a run and try to push that Bollinger top further out. The gold market's had a heck of a run. I don't know if either of these markets will settle here. In all honesty, I didn't look at where the 1230 prices were, but they're doing their job and they're acting well. At the same time that all this is going on, the stock market, which had stellar gains in the morning, has been giving them back as we're moving into the last half hour of trading. Will it have enough power to actually get lower on the day is where the interest will come in on the market. We saw Chairman Bernanke speak today. He has that magic word, that QE3 possibility. Not saying it's going to happen. What he's really said is the Fed is going to keep its tools and look at what's going on. The Fed is frustrated that there's not been job growth. That is their mandate, and they have to make that happen. The housing industry was mentioned. They're not happy with what's going on there either. And more important than all that, we still have the issues of sovereign debt in Europe, and we've got America. We have not got a debt ceiling program, and there could be entitlements cut. This is showdown poker in the worst way. We are the chips on the table. You and I are the chips. It's terrible. Dollar is holding in here around the 75.50 level, but let's go to a gold chart and get an idea of what's going on, because today you made an all-time high. Yeah. All-time high hitting gold today, and this is the frustration of everything that's going on with the idea that America might even go to another stimulus program which would lower the value of the dollar potentially again. He did not say that's what's going on now. He kept his gun in his holster, and he said it is loaded if they need it. Just think of it that way. He's not going to take his options off the table, Chairman Bernanke. This straight-up run is the difficult thing. These are hard markets to catch, and I realize, and I like to think of myself as something of a gold expert, but I tell you, when you're down here into the 1480s and you're straight up in, about 9 days to 1590, it's just a zoom factor. They're very difficult to catch. That's simple. In looking at where the swing lines are, you can see that 1543.30, the last break low, is higher than that low. We keep making higher highs than previous highs. That's bullish. We're over the key moving average of the 18-day level at 1530. We're also over the 45 and the 100 as it turns out. So I'd say support on pullbacks is in this 1530 level. It's amazing. We thought that maybe the market could have one more leg down. The 100-day average was never even touched, and I don't see it being touched for a long time. I'll stick my neck out. I think this market has all the capability to run into year-end and make the 1700 plus level. I don't see anything to change it on the table. Now, what I don't like is that the market is trading over the Bollinger top. If I step back here and you look at that black band, and I will, when you get over it, you don't stay over it very long, and when you get under it, you don't stay under it very long. That's the idea of the black band. It's an algorithm designed to give you an idea of what is an extreme to the upside, what is an extreme to the downside, and one of the things I teach in my charting course is if one were long, this is an area to take some profit. If one got short, this is an area to take some profit. Well, the long side is the way to be in the market, and that is the target 1581.20 to take money off the table. It does not mean it's a top. It means it's a spot to lighten up positions. Do we understand that? The support of the market is all the way with the combination of the last low and where the 18-day average is. In order for that to be thrown out, where the market just keeps going, you have to get the red and the brown lines staying over 80. As you can see, they're not even there today. So I view the market as overbought at this level, 1581, fraught with risk. Not a place that I would recommend putting on new long positions, but I am certainly in the bull camp. Do we understand? I hope that's clear. Before I get too far, my futures trading kit. It's a download. You don't get the CD like this, but we show it to you. These charts that you're looking at are included. Really important are the webinars that I put out, and it's just like sitting next to me. I'll review about 39 charts at a time, and I'll back it up with my oral and written updates for you so we can create a package. It is free if you haven't tried it before. We're futures brokers. We want your business, and we want to show you what we do to earn it. It's that simple. All right, let's keep going. Now we're in the silver market, and this is the nitty-gritty. We've done this and been here before. This market has been stuck since June between, let's call it approximately 38 down to the 34 level, 33, right in that general zone. You had one time that you got down there into the 33. The question now is, can it break out to the upside? I favor that. I see the bands trying to push, but often you get there and you fail. I got to understand that. So buying the band, no. I'll never tell you to do that. You'll never hear me say that. You're at 38.10 now. The band's 37.82. We'll see if the market at the end of the day can stay there. It's the pullbacks that I'm more interested in, and I've given up on the idea that you're getting back to the bottom band. Now I'm thinking the 35.5 zone looks like the value area in the market, and that is a shift for me now in the marketplace. You are overbought. You're not close to embedding, getting both the red and brown laying over the 80 level. So this is a danger area. Whether it keeps going higher or not doesn't matter. This is a market that was down to 34.81 just a day or two ago. You think you can catch a... Yesterday. Let me just check this. 34.81 yesterday to today, 38.34. It's nice if you think you can catch that, and maybe you can. And that's, if you bought a full-size contract, it's $15,000 almost. Pretty big move. Lots of risk, too. In the copper market, it's still staying bullish as can be. This is what an embedded stochastic looks like. And until it gets the red number under 80, the pullbacks in the market look to me as though they're buying opportunities. Until you take out 431.45, you still have a pattern where you've had higher highs. What you know so far is you got a higher low, and you don't know where this number is going to end up. If you take that out and you break this, I would look for the market to get back to the 423.70 level and regroup itself. But I'm not bearish. I think that market looks bullish. In the crude oil, you got to start laughing. I mean, the Fed talks one game. It's not even the Fed, it's our government. I used the wrong term. Our government talks one way, the world governments talk another, and they're going to release the oil in order to keep prices down. What are you and I missing here? This was the break on that. That was 90. You're 98.38. 3 days worth of supply isn't going to keep the market down, and with China's growth still at 9.5% today, do you honestly think that country is really slowing down anything? I mean, they've had, 5 increases in one form or the other, be it bank reserves or interest rate hikes, and they're still growing like mad. They're taming it down from 10.3%. I don't think that takes away demand for the energy market. Now, this is the interesting chart. This is where the people are getting all ripped up. This is gold, silver. And the way that you want to see it go, if you're a silver bull, is to break out to the downside. Hasn't done it yet. Just days ago, you tried the upside. Now you're back to the downside. Again, these are the Bollinger Bands. It's sideways. This is a corkscrew, all winding up. I favor that the silver market, as long as the sovereign debt issues don't explode in our face somewhere, is going to try to make a run. Now we'll see if it can or can't. This is going to be the interesting part. Rebob, gasoline. Does it look bearish to you? Who's saying that we've lowered the price of gasoline and now there's money back in the economy? This was $2.70. You're back to the $3.10 area a gallon. I'm not buying that argument. I'm not buying it at all. This is the Brent crude. This is the world benchmark now. WTI is no longer it. This is the world benchmark. Now, it's certainly not in the $150 barrel area, but it is not having trouble at 117. It's still bullish, and I got to scare you. This stochastic is starting to lock in and embed. And if it does so, I'm looking for the challenge of the 120 area, and eventually even higher prices than that can be on the road here. So these are things you got to keep your eye on. It'll be an interesting close today in the stock market. Can they keep the market up after all this news? Or was this one of these classic, they waited for everything to come together, and boom, the market doesn't keep it together. In any case, I'm Ira Epstein. You have a good day. I will be back with these regular videos on the 24th of July. That'll be Friday. In the meantime, starting tomorrow, and that's on the 14th, I will be putting out my favorite videos, which show you how to work with the Bollinger Band, swing lines, moving averages, and so on. They're certainly, in my opinion, worth you watching. Have a good day, and I'll see you next Friday.